It's so close. I need my other lens, so I might replace it when we get in there. Welcome to the vlog. I'm sorry my face is very big right now. We just got out of King Lear, and we also went to go visit Radio City, so I'll post the Radio City pictures right here. And then I'll post the King Lear stuff. I'll probably put that in right here. Right now we are on our way to go to dinner. Welcome back to Tunnel Talk with TJ. Is that what we're calling this? Oh, you can kind of see Daryl too. Woo, we're getting there. Progress. Today was a 2-show day. Very exciting. It's also Tony's Eve. Is that a holiday weekend? It's a holiday. And we went in to go see 2 shows. The first being King Lear, which I assume you guys are not here for. And it doesn't really matter. Basically, we thought it was kind of meh. I was there for Michael Arden. I got to meet Michael Arden. It was great. And it doesn't really matter because it's closing tomorrow, so by the time this is up. But you're probably here for Be More Chill, which we saw for the second time. First time we saw it off Broadway at the Pershing Square Theater. It was great. It was wonderful. Unfortunately, we had the worst seats ever. We were like in the front row, and if you guys haven't seen that vlog, I'll link it up here or whatever. But this time I was like, you know what, we're gonna have decent seats. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to buy them in advance, and it's gonna be great. And I did. I went in, I bought them, I was like, first row, balcony, it's gonna be great. And we were such on a steep angle, and like, I don't know, it wasn't great. So we ended up moving to the second row because there was not a lot of people in the balcony, which is kind of unfortunate, but I mean, I got a better seat out of it. I have some talking points prepared. They were on my phone, which I'm using to record, so I took a picture of them with my camera, and then now I can do both. They're not really in a particular order, and you can chime in as well.
Okay.
The first one I had was the costumes. I mean, I think they were mostly the same than they were.
I was wondering if the squib outfit wasn't different by quite a bit.
Yeah, I remember
it was really much cooler in the first.
Yeah, I remember that one where it was kind of like Hedwig's costume, where it was like straight and then it came out in the legs, and I thought that was really cool. I could be imagining that differently, but I don't know. I still thought they were cool. the highlight of the show, I think. And then the glittery costumes that like those pillows where you pull them down and they go one way and you push them up and they look a different color. Those are just fun always. I think that's it. The Squibs costumes are always brilliant. That's it.
He dances in that costume.
Yeah. Jason Tam is just amazing. We just need to accept that. My next point was the projections and the lighting design is a lot more present in this version. Like they have like the rims around the stage, which you'll see like I guess in the video parts, but those were like changing depending on the scene, and they did stuff. It's hard to explain, but like the projections would change, or they'd show the innards, which are like old computers and light bulbs. It's really cool. But I just thought they did a lot more with it.
I think they had a bigger budget for the Broadway.
Yeah, it definitely felt like they had a bigger budget, but I mean...
And like even the hallway was... Yeah,
they definitely put a lot more into it for the fans, I think, because that's really what got them there. Are they doing well financially right now? Who knows? But it felt good to, there was effort there, which I appreciate.
There's a pretty young audience too, I think.
It's really the teen. It's a teen musical. Teens love it. Parents hate it.
Do they really hate it?
I mean, but you were like, be more chill.
Well, I just thought we'd seen it once, and I kind of think I got the idea.
Yeah, but he couldn't see. Like, he had no view the first time. Anyway, next thingy. The Country Bear thing. Which just, when it happened, I think my jaw dropped because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting the staging of the off-Broadway version. But if you guys aren't familiar with the Country Bears, there's this part where, like, it's the ones out there, like, on the swing, right? They, like, drop down and they just, and that's basically what happens. I mean, spoiler alert, but, like, it's cool. I liked it. They were they were showing off their new budget. Rich Set a Fire. My goodness, does this number just keep getting better? Oh, the lighting is so bad. I don't know if that helps, but it's so good. I mean, I don't know if you liked it as much, but I think the visual gags in it are funny, and I think if you know the if you know the actors, it's kind of funny because like George Salazar dresses up in like that like onesie and he puts on the wig and he has like the phone case with like the teddy bear on it. I just think that's hilarious. But like the added effects of like the fire around the edges and like the selfie she took in front of like the burning house was just so good. I don't know. Next I have Michael in the Bathroom, which
I enjoyed that song.
It's so good. Like, if you take away one thing from this, if you're not a Be More Chill fan, is that Michael in the Bathroom is one of the best numbers, I would say, for a modern musical theater piece. I think it's so well written and it captures like all of teenagers' feelings, and I don't know, the music's just really good. Joe Iconis, if you're watching this, I love you. Overall, it just felt like there was more stuff going on. I think that's the budget thing. Even like when we were going up to the balcony, and you guys will see that they just decorated the halls. The sets felt more big. I am a talker of English.
Don't look at me, I can't help you.
The music also, I feel like, changed a little bit. I don't know if they got more band members or if there was some different arrangements being made. I think I specifically felt it in Michael in the Bathroom, but I could be wrong about that. But I think that's my last point to make. Unless you want to add anything, I think.
No, I think that kind of sums it up. The stage door was out of control.
Oh yeah, I'll put in pictures of the stage door. And you'll see that, I think I talked about this in my first Be More Chill vlog. The stage door at Perishing Square was inside, which was nice. But it was horrendous. There were
They
many.
had probably 100 feet of
Yeah.
rope line, and it was wall to wall, 3 or 4 people deep.
Well, and I said this in the last video, but that one, like the barricades are made of like that stretchy line stuff. What's that called? Does that have a name, or is it the stretchy line?
The elastic
stuff?
bands.
Yeah,
from stanchion to stanchion.
Yeah, those things. And here they're actual barricades. I think I prefer the barricades because there's not as much pushing going on, and I think that definitely happened to me at Be More Chill. And again, you'll probably hear me talk about that in the last one, but that was back in August, so I don't really remember. But it was mobbed. If you want to stage door, I would suggest having an exit route planned and not getting upset if you are not one of the first people out there. And if you are, if like stage doors, the reason you're there, I don't know. I think that's just my thing, is have a plan and know that as of the day before the Tony Awards, you're only allowed to get one thing signed. And there are a lot of people. Again, you guys have seen that. So, I don't think there's very much to talk about. If you have any questions about More Chill or King Lear that I did not talk about in this video, definitely let me know down in the comments. And while you're here, you might as well subscribe.